Yeah.
Now, if you've ever looked at the letters to the editor section in any newspaper or even online, you would know that people like to complain about anything and everything. And it turns out that the thing people really love to complain about is television. So much so, the letters to the TV section of the Age newspaper, known as the Green Guide, has been turned into a weekly podcast. And to find out more, let's welcome the host of I Love Green Guide Letters, Steele Saunders. Welcome.
Thanks for having us, you guys. Congratulations on the 100th episode.
Thank you.
I get the feeling you ran out of Kardashian sisters.
We do, yeah.
What are we going to do?
I know, it's close, but, you know, I think there's 12 or 13
No, we
of them.
sent them to see Peter Rabbit. We're confident there will be more soon.
Now, it's a really interesting concept you have, mining letters to the editor for comedy gold.
Yes, well, is one thing I like is if something's annoying, to find someone else that's more annoyed by it and then enjoy that. Like if you see someone in the airport line that's dealing with it really badly, I'm the sort of person that enjoys watching them have a breakdown.
So you take delight in that?
Yes. So people have these very petty complaints about television shows, so then we make petty complaints about their petty complaints.
I like this. So it's OK if you're suffering as long as someone else is suffering more.
Yeah, and in a more horrible way.
Yeah.
What sort of petty complaints do people complain about?
Oh, just the pronunciation of words.
Yeah.
Hair,
Always
yes.
complain about hair.
My teeth are too white, apparently.
And watermarks.
Snorting,
Watermarks.
too
There's
much
always like, I
snorting.
can't believe how big the ABC watermark is. It's like, I can't even see the rest of the screen.
I don't like it when the watermark covers up your teeth. That is...
Well, it's the best part about me, let's face it.
Well, there we go. Perfect, Joe. You'd never look better.
So what else do they bang on about? You'd think it was a free service or something, you know? Television. Talk about your podcast.
People
what are you
like to
doing
complain. I do comedy, and I once got a complaint that it was like watching a chubby Ethan Hawke.
Actually, now that you mention it... No, you're not chubby at all.
Well, I've had a makeover.
You look good.
I got into that Jenny Craig pack that you just gave out.
Yeah.
So talk us through your podcast then.
So the podcast, we try to have people on that are getting complained about. Like we've had Toadfish from Neighbours, we've had Darren Hinch.
Oh, wicked.
And they're just good sports about it. And, you know, it's funny to have a thing back, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you guys have had a lot of interesting comments on your Facebook.
Yeah.
And
That's polite, isn't it?
Yeah.
Interesting. It's a good word.
The Studio 10 Facebook, it's a place where spell check and proofreading is not common.
Can you read them to us? Can you read them to us?
How about this one? This one's about Joe, and I like a compliment that works on your paranoia.
Yeah.
So this one's from Sophia. She says, poor Joe, I think you're funny.
Hang on, that's a bit of a... So everyone else doesn't think I'm funny.
Apparently, yeah.
She might mean funny peculiar.
So poor Joe, I think you're funny means everyone else thinks I'm rich and unfunny.
Yes.
Funny to look at. Can you do the voice?
Oh, I can do the voice.
Do the voice and do the readings.
Poor Joe, I think you're funny.
Oh, that was my mum.
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought you'd just be getting a wave of compliments just for not being Paul Henry.
Yeah. That is a big plus.
Is that too soon for
Yeah,
Channel 10?
way too soon.
Okay.
Next letter.
This one's very interesting about the entire panel. Well, I've seen some cries for help, and your panel needs all it can get. Boo, hiss, you guys.
Yeah.
Bob.
Thanks, Bob.
Yeah.
Love your work, Bob.
I'm not. That might be in reference to Jono and James vacuuming the wall. I'm
Well,
not sure.
this is true.
Well,
This
you know,
is true.
the ball was dirty.
And the final one.
All right, this one's totally out of place, you guys. This one is it's not very well founded. I find the ridiculous audience clapping that gives me a feeling of farce. The news gets clapped. Discussion about a man dying gets clapped. Everything gets clapped. Either the audience or the prompter needs a reality check. is overreacting. But let's give him a round of applause.
Funny dude, and if you would like to see more of Steele, you can catch his stand-up comedy show Rosebud at the Melbourne Comedy Festival. Thanks again.
Thank you much, you guys.
The celebrations continue after the break as we mark 100 episodes of Studio 10. Don't go anywhere.